Hi,
Hi,
welcome back to the coffee bar.
I'm Tammy Bardo. What if they knew?
No, you jumped right in.
I know.
That's good. I'm
Yeah.
Charlene Coffee,
Yeah.
hence Coffee Bar. You need to pour yourself some Ninja.
Okay.
Disclaimer first, we're not here to treat, diagnose, cure.
Do voodoo.
Right.
Anything like that. We're not doctors, nurses.
We're just friends
Cheers.
chatting at the coffee bar.
Of this horrible fear.
Every time.
I can't do it anymore. Okay. I'm just going to do them before. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You choke one time on Things Are Red. And you're scored
Kennedy
for
thought
life.
that was great. After she watched it, she like, Tammy really sucked it up her nose.
Yeah. Nope. Yep.
So now we're going to have to get you a straw.
Yes.
Okay.
So today we have a more serious topic. So she and I both have had a pretty rough week, couple weeks, with friends of ours that have felt the effects of what our government allows to happen to the products that we buy. And so I lost a friend to cancer on Saturday. I also have a friend that she's a young mom, and she has some major lung issues going on right now, and I don't think it's coincidence that it's happening. I think it's environmental, the things that the products that we use. And what's your story?
Yes, it's all through our life. It's just scattered, personal, close people with stories about health issues that are environmental. It has to be from the environment that we're in. I was watching a video and it says that gene-related cancers make up like 5%.
Five.
Of all the cases.
So 95% come from like the products that we use, the foods that we eat, what's around us. And the cool thing is, Charlene and I were talking about this beforehand, that 5%, those genes that are passed down from generation to generation, they're finding now that the genes can be changed. Like our DNA can be changed. It can be changed for the worse, so that we can pass those genes, that DNA down, or it can be changed for the better, and that's improving our health and improving the generations to come. And I choose to change future generations.
So we want to share kind of what we have discovered, what we've learned, the research that we found, and hopefully it can help someone in some way. Maybe they didn't know. Maybe they don't realize what's happening.
Well, I mean, for me, like, okay, so we obviously love our Young Living products, and I was totally sold on the oils. But it wasn't until that I started, like, swapping out things that I used in place of the oils, or that I used oils in place of, that I started realizing that there is this whole gamut of things around us that are essentially killing us too. And that's when I started doing research. And if anybody knows me, I love my research. And I'm a geek that way. But anyways.
First product. What was the first thing that you realized was like, wait, something's not right?
Bath and Body. Like my lotions, the spritzes, those kind of things. So one of the first things I learned from when doing classes is that it takes 26 seconds from the time you put something on your body to be absorbed, and it takes about 3 seconds from the time you smell something for it to be absorbed. And you know, you flip around the back of your bottle, your lotion bottle, and the 50 things on there that you can't even pronounce, you just introduce them to every organ of your body.
Within seconds.
Within seconds. So that was kind of a shocker for me. And then, like, probably the second thing that was like, oh crap, we've got to get rid of that, was the air fresheners. The air fresheners in the car, the air fresheners that you plug in, the little sprays in the bathroom, that kind of thing. Those were like my top.
My top two were antiperspirant because
I know. No, I'm kidding. You smell great.
Because I'm a sweater, so I wanted the strongest deodorant antiperspirant that I could get because I don't want to sweat. But wait,
You want to sweat.
you do.
You
That
have to sweat.
That is your body's way of getting rid of toxins and detoxing your body. So I was stopping that and stopping it with things that were not good for my body. And the antiperspirant has aluminum in it, and aluminum has been linked to things. It is very toxic in high doses, but it's just a small dose in deodorant. But it's small doses in lots of things, not necessarily aluminum, but toxic chemicals, you know, and they say people put over 300 chemicals on their body every day. 300 in all the different things that we use.
Yep.
And you know, people say, well, it doesn't really get absorbed. Antiperspirant's just stops you from sweating. It just puts a barrier in your pores, but you're putting it on your skin, which is your largest organ, which absorbs into your system.
And what's like in your armpits? Yeah.
Right.
So, hello.
Not great. Second one was feminine hygiene products, tampons, pads, things like that. I had horrible headaches every other month, and if I didn't have a horrible headache, the next month it was really bad cramps. So our friend, sister-in-law Beth, she said, are you using like natural organic stuff? Because even if you're using unscented, it still is full of chemicals that they use to process all that
Bleach.
stuff.
You're essentially inserting bleach into your vajayjay. So.
And such a sensitive area, and it's getting absorbed. So once I stopped using those products, then I don't have a headache anymore and don't have the cramps anymore. Unbelievable. I also started using Progessence Plus. It's like a serum and oil blend from Young Living, and it helps regulate your hormones. So that, on top of getting rid of those yucky products,
Junky things.
made a huge difference.
Yes.
And baby products. We are slathering chemicals on our babies because they smell good, because it's the trusted brand that everybody has used for generations.
Starts with a J, ends with the sons.
And I didn't know any better. I did the exact same thing with my kids.
Seriously.
That's what I used because I didn't know any different.
And they smelled so good. Yeah. Okay, here, time out. If it says fragrance on your bottle,
they can put...
insert the word cancer.
And it's not really regulated. I mean, that's like... They can put in whatever they want.
I guess, like, along those lines... Rory. It's okay. Along those lines... Now I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, so there's lawsuits out there. So there's lawsuits that these huge baby product making companies are losing. They're losing these lawsuits because there is a problem. And baby powder, it causes ovarian cancer. So let's just take our little girls and sprinkle some powder all over them and wonder why they're sick when they get older. Like, come on. Come on!
We're not angry at you.
I'm not, unless you're like one of those people that allow this crap to happen, then I'm ticked.
Right, then we got a problem. Yeah, so what do we do?
So what do we do?
What do we do? You got...
Well, I have some those things, those numbers,
read them,
statistics that I wanted to share. So, over the past 2 decades, the European Union has banned more than 1,300 chemicals and product formulas of personal care products and restricted the levels of over 250 more in their products. So what this is saying is they actually have people that come in and test these products and say, you know what, no, we're not doing that. And then Canada has followed suit. Well, it's interesting that the United States has not passed a major federal law to regulate the safety of ingredients of personal care products since 1938. So the ones that you're using have been grandfathered in. There's not actually any testing being done on these products.
Like hundreds upon hundreds of chemicals just grandfathered in because they're already being used. So
yeah, there's 30 chemicals have been banned. That's it. So that's kind of maddening. No, it's not kind of maddening. It's very maddening. So there, the United States doesn't really regulate what comes into our country either. So the products that you're using from different countries, like we don't.
Surely they have people that are checking those.
According to the article that I read, there's 6. There's 6 inspectors, and I'm not really sure what they're inspecting.
Do they use?
That's a nice box. Yeah.
Packaging looks
Put
great.
it through. I don't know. It's just horrible. So I guess the maddening part is that there's nobody looking out for you. We are. Like, that's why we're here. There's 2 of us. No, but I guess that's, if I sit here and do nothing, then, what good is it?
Well, in the sun, God created the sun.
Mm-hmm.
It's surely not bad because he said it was good. But then how come so much skin cancer and...
Oh, I know this answer.
Tammy!
I know this answer. Because we're putting crap all over our bodies. The sunscreens that you're using have chemicals in them. And you're slathering them on your body. You're going out into the sun.
Heating all that.
Let's bake them, baby. Let's open those pores so those chemicals can just freely flow into your bloodstream. So, be careful.
I put my deodorant on when I'm out in the sun so I don't sweat, because who wants to do that? Speaking of sunscreen, there's an app. It's called Think Dirty. Not what you're thinking.
Right. But it is fun to make other people wonder why you have a Think Dirty app. Right.
So you can take this app and scan a product, like the UPC code, and it will bring up...
It'll bring up the toxicity of the
ingredients that are in said product. So I scanned, this is kind of an old paper, but I scanned Copper Tone Water Baby Sunscreen Lotion. It came up an 8.
See, red? Red is bad.
The highest is a 10.
Yes.
So this is what we use on our babies out in the sunshine. And when you scroll through to see the ingredients and their health impacts, it said possible carcinogen. What does that mean? What is a carcinogen?
It's the big fat C word again.
Yep, can cause cancer.
Yeah.
So this app, I definitely recommend download this app. There's been some controversy over it as far as big companies are trying to influence what they put out there, but it's definitely an eye-opener to get it and just try it. Go around your house and scan some stuff.
Do your dish soap.
Yeah, and see what comes up. Just what, I mean, it'll tell you the ingredients if nothing else.
So another, we were talking about scanning things, another huge one that I didn't realize that was such a huge impact on our family was our shampoo. Our conditioner, the soap that we use, body washes.
Again, in a hot shower, open up your pores and then let it run down over your body.
And, the bottle says, for best results, wash your hair twice. Well, thank you.
But keep it out of your eyes.
Right.
And don't ingest it.
Right. Shoot. Anyways, so I have stayed relatively calm in this.
You were doing well.
I know. I was
worried.
Really fired up before. But so, hey, if you have any questions, do you have anything else?
What do we need to do?
Oh, yeah. So what do we do?
We just gave you lots of horrible information. So
we don't know. That's it. End of story.
Read your labels. Educate yourself. Do research. Find out what you're putting on yourself and your babies and putting into the air.
Gatekeeper.
We are the gatekeepers, and you can't control what you're exposed to in the grocery store or out,
Yeah.
at your friend's house or, wherever. But you can control what's in your home.
Yeah.
Choose natural as much as possible. Detox your body. Our livers are so overwhelmed and clogged up because of just the small amounts that we're getting that it can't get everything flushed out of our systems. So then those chemicals they accumulate in your body in different places, whether it's in your brain or your lungs or wherever. So if you can get rid of some of those toxins, give your liver a boost, that definitely helps. Eat real food.
Bordeaux acres, preferably.
Right.
Fresh chicken, eggs.
We should have had your sign. And organic whenever possible. It's hard because we say, okay, we're not going to eat processed food anymore. Let's stop buying the box stuff and let's eat, real food. But then you get real food and it's filled with, chemicals, pesticides, whatever. So Young Living does have a product that you can wash your produce with, fruit and veggie wash, to help get rid of the pesticides and stuff if you can't buy organic. The stuff we keep our food in, the plastics or our drinks, so bad.
That leaches, the chemicals in your plastic containers leach into your food. Never, I mean, if you have plastic, that's one thing, but please don't wash them in the dishwasher and don't put them in the microwave.
Right. Or like if you get a to-go container at a restaurant and they put your hot food into your to-go, like bring it home, put it in glass to put it in your refrigerator to keep it.
You're like, I'll just carry that.
Right. Because plastics are known to have chemicals in them that disrupt our endocrine system, which is
Our hormones.
hormones. Okay, so let's start messing with all of our hormones and see what happens.
Do you know anybody with hormone problems?
I do know people with hormone problems, like infertility or PCOS, early puberty, early menopause, breast cancer. I mean, it's just crazy. So yes, get rid of the plastics if possible. And I still struggle with that because I still have stuff at home that I shouldn't have at home. But start just slowly, getting rid of things. Little by little. Anything else do you have?
I have tons more, but we said we were going to keep this short, so we'll pick up on this another day, another time.
We will. We'll
So.
continue this.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.